Washington here from Project Roots. We are here on behalf of Local First Arizona and the Joyride Society. We would like to show you some things inside the kitchen. It's because of you and your support that we've been able to obtain this location as our soup kitchen in partnership with Local First Arizona. So let's take a look inside. Sometimes we struggle with getting in, but that's okay. So this is the first part of Local First and Project Roots collaboration. We're big believers in wasting no food. And so when we donate food to the community, if there's a time where the food is no longer able to be donated, we bring it to this kitchen and we either make soups with it, or we juice with it, or we make special meals with it for the senior and the elderly. But then there are times where we have so much food where we can't do that, where the food starts to get really, really bad. And even at that stage, you can still do something with it that will give you nourishment in your body, and it's called fermenting. And so in this room here, Local First has been kind enough and gracious enough to allow us to utilize this space to use all the fermenting tools and supplies we needed. We needed a dark room. This is exactly that. So some of your donations helped with the supplies that's going to go in this fermenting room, and we're really excited about that project. So this long table here is like one of my favorite features of the whole kitchen. It just reminds me of community, and I'm sure some pretty great meetings have happened here and really awesome workshops. And so we're really looking for people to help us come up with some ideas on how to utilize this space. There's children around this area that could really use some after school learning and learning how to cook or bake or whatever your skills are. If you're ever interested in helping us, we really are looking for some people who can help us with that program. So this is a shared space. It's pretty much like an incubator kitchen. There are wonderful, talented chefs in this kitchen that we share this space with, and we're really super honored to have them working alongside us. So every Friday we come in here and we juice all of our juices for the Saturday farmers markets. And on Sundays, we're in here either making soups or different dishes for the community for the following week that we donate to. So I'm going to show you the space. So this is the space where we either are juicing or chopping up vegetables to make into a soup. This is a great space to work alongside other chefs as well. And we're always looking for people who love to cook. All you need is a food handler's card and a light background check, of course, because we'll be working with children. Fingerprint clearance card, especially, and a lot of ideas and love. So we really hope you consider volunteering in the kitchen. It does cost a certain fee to be in this space. We have to get certified under the Maricopa County Environmental Services, and those certifications cost money. And again, thanks to you and your donations, we were able to obtain our license and pass our test. And we are official now in this kitchen under the Maricopa County Health Department. So the very first place that we're supposed to go is our washing station here. So anytime a chef comes into the space, we always have to train them and orientate them and let them know what the rules are and how to keep the kitchen clean. Our rule is leave the kitchen cleaner than you found it. So the first thing we like to do is we always come in here with masks. We have gloves on. After, of course, we wash our hands, do everything we're supposed to do, put our gloves on, and that's how we continue to wear and take care of the food in a healthy way and a safe way. And all of the people that are in this kitchen will be properly trained on how to do that. So once we wash our hands and we're good to go, we put all the produce that we either pull from our gardens and we weren't able to donate for the week. Sometimes people just donate produce to us too. We have so much. We'll bring it to this kitchen and wash it thoroughly. So this is one of my favorite parts because a lot of times we're in the garden and we have to harvest the food from this garden at the Local First Community Garden. And right now it's pretty hot and we sweat a lot and we just get really warm. So it's always nice to be able to come into a 36 Fahrenheit cooler after we've washed our produce and share this again with the chefs that cook in this kitchen. We have a shelf at the top left there that we put our produce in every week. And then the chef that comes on Sundays to cook, they take from that crate and they make whatever dish they want to make. We let them be creative. So this is our pantry, and we just have a lot of items in here that don't need to be refrigerated, such as the cups that we use for our soups, all of the spices and or utensils that we purchase for our own, like our juicer, anything that doesn't need to be in either of these coolers gets stored in here, but these are items that we have to purchase every month. But again, thanks to your donations, we're really set for quite a while. I'll go ahead and show you the inside just so you can see what we share. Finally, we have our freezer, and at this time we don't have much use for it, but I know when our chefs get in here and they really start cooking, they're probably going to need some space. It's -8. I'm going to open and show you, hopefully. There we go. As you can see, there's like icicles right now. And I don't really like to go in here much, but it's just a place where we store things that need to be frozen, and those things are maybe the vegetables that we can't make into soup, but maybe we can make it into a stock. That's the base of the soup instead of buying broth. You know, you can freeze your old vegetables and make it into a broth. So those are just some of the things we think about, and again, we welcome any ideas or volunteers who want to help us. But we most certainly are very grateful for your financial contribution from our hearts. We thank you so much. Bye.